Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and this is my basement. Yes, I know. You thought we were done with the basement, but no. Well, yes, we're done decluttering the basement, sort of, but life keeps happening and now it's time to do some maintenance on the basement. And don't worry, if you are looking for more Ross and Linda content, if you are looking for the finale of my kitchen declutter and organization, that is coming up in the next couple of weeks, I promise you. But I've been having a little mini mental breakdown recently, and I needed to take a break from the decluttering and organizing and do some maintenance because look at this. Look at this. So, first we start with laundry. We have to start with laundry. I have always said have the machines working for you while you're working, right? That's the dishwasher, the washing machine, the dryer, what have you. You got to have those going if you're going to be doing other work. Also, hi, by the way, my name's Megan. If we haven't met, I'm a mom and a wife and a YouTuber and a business owner and all kinds of cool stuff. And this channel is all about me trying to keep my life in order, trying to get it in order, trying to declutter my life, trying to figure out how to be an adult who can function. And believe it or not, I'm a licensed counselor. I help other people, but I have a hard time when it comes to myself for some reason. So if that sounds relatable to you, grab a cup of coffee or whatever it is that you like to drink, and let's hang out for a little bit while I take back control of my house. So this, like I said, getting the basement back in order. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I have been working on the basement for a very long time, and in earnest for the last several months. And I did a big finale. I think I have it set up mostly the way that I like it now. However, I guess, am having some laundry issues, which we can talk about right now, I guess. Why go away and come back to the laundry? So I had these really big baskets. What am I thinking about here? I think I was looking for more laundry. But so I started with these huge, large baskets that my Dana K. White decluttering coach had encouraged me to get because I was leaving these like huge piles of random laundry on the floor in the basement, like my linens or whatever. My son's laundry a lot of the time ends up in the basement. And so I had these two huge baskets, but when we were doing, see, you can see behind me is one of those baskets. And where all those blankets were, whereas that's where the other blanket or the other basket is supposed to go. But my son, when we were doing like all the back to school laundry and getting his life in order, that basket ended up in his room and I have not reclaimed it yet. So my system is faltering. I was going to say failing, but it's not failing. It's just faltering. And also, the linen storage solution is a little challenging because I now have a third blanket that I put over the top of our master bedroom bed, and there's too many. But I don't really want to part with any of them because sometimes the dogs get way too much stuff, like their hair and their slobber and things on the blanket, which is why I put the blanket over the top of these other two comforters. And so I feel like I'm afraid to let go of that third one. I feel like two should be enough, but you never know. Like that green one right there that is clean, I had to wash it unexpectedly. Like I wasn't planning to wash it the day that I washed it because one of the dogs peed on the bed. That had not happened like literally ever before. I don't know why it happened. I don't know how it happened. I honestly don't even know exactly when it happened because I was home that whole morning. But for some reason, even though we let the dogs out 1.5 million times, one of them, I don't know which one. I always like to blame Willow because she has an anxiety disorder and I feel like it's her, but I can't prove that. So anyway, I think whichever one it was, they peed on the bed. But fortunately I caught it pretty quick before it had a chance to like seep in to the mattress. We also have a mattress cover. Oh, and this towel. I have to throw this towel away, you guys. I don't want to. I just bought it. I just bought it. Okay, I'll get into the towels in a second, but I didn't want to throw it away. But okay, let me finish talking about the blankets and then I'll explain what happened to the towel. So anyway, so the blankets, the mattress cover, whatever, I had to wash all of that. And so then laundry piled up in the basement when I wasn't ready for it, right? Like I wasn't ready to fully deal with all of the laundry. So here is how it all ended up. So anyway, so that's what happened with the laundry. The towels, those had been clean for a while. And I came back down with the dirty towels for later. But the towels. So I had been wanting new towels for a very long time. There is nothing wrong with the old towels, like zero. There's nothing wrong with the old towels. I just got bored because we've had them for 1 million years. Oh, I'm going to try anything to only take one trip upstairs. Oh boy, I should have just admitted defeat and taken 2 trips, but absolutely not. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, okay. Anyway, so the towels. So I was dying to get new towels for a long time. And so I did. I got new towels. There was a sale at some point recently, maybe for like Memorial Day or something. I don't know, in May. But in any case, I got these new towels. I was very excited about it. I got them for a very low price at Target. Love them. But then I don't know what happened to that one, but I guess it got burnt in the dryer maybe. Maybe there was something else in the dryer that shouldn't have been there that got stuck. I really don't know what happened. But the long and short of it is I had to throw that towel away because it was like burnt plastic on the towel. And that was my husband's towel. So I was momentarily tempted to just leave it alone and give it to him and let him use it. But I thought, no, that's not very kind. Like if this was my towel, I would not want burnt plastic on my towel because that would hurt. Like it would scratch me. So I threw it away. I'm very sad about it. Then I went into this whole spiral of like, should I buy more towels? Should I buy a replacement towel for that one? And then because I am on the road to minimalism, right? I'm not there yet, but I am on the road to minimalism. I'm in like the pre-contemplation stage of minimalism. Well, not I'm in the contemplation stage. I feel like I'm there. I'm thinking about it. I want to be a minimalist. I'm working on it. So I want to save money, right? Like I want to stop being so irresponsible with my finances. So I talked myself through it and I said, you know what, Megan? No, you do not need more towels. You have a boatload of towels. You have so many towels. And even if they don't all match, even if they don't all look perfect together, you have plenty. You have more than plenty. And so I did not buy a replacement towel for the towel that I threw away. And I think I should get a gold star for that. So good job to me. I am giving myself a gold star. I'm also giving myself a gold star for putting the bedding away now in the middle of all this. Good job to me. It's kind of, some would say, some would consider this a distraction, okay? Some would consider this like an ADHD moment where I was focused on the basement and I was like trying to do the basement and make the basement better. and that doing this in the bedroom is a distraction or is like like a side quest, right? Like not related. However, the more I listen to Dana K. White, I remember, and I'm like, I am, it keeps getting pointed out, like, you can move the whole house forward if you do things in this manner, right? So while it might seem like a distraction, I actually am moving the whole house forward by doing this right now, right? Like the take it there now concept. I know that her methodology or her approach is really geared towards like decluttering specifically, but I feel like it can absolutely be applied to housekeeping and like home management in general, because I think this worked really well for me. Because honestly, like I brought the bedding upstairs and I had two choices, right? Choice one is to just drop it off in the bedroom and come back later to deal with it. And choice two is, while I'm here, just freaking do it, right? Just take care of it now. But either way, it still needed to get done, right? It still had to get done. I still needed to change the sheets, change the blankets, change the pillowcases. Eventually, I still was going to have to bring all of the other dirty bedding downstairs to the laundry room. And so, why not now? Like, why not just do it while I'm there? Because it's going to have to get done either way. And so, I think that is the brilliance of the Dana K. White thought process or whatever, matrix, whatever. I don't know what she calls it, but I think that's the brilliance of how she approaches things or how she encourages people to approach things, is like, there's not really a wrong answer, but if you do the take it there now way of life, you are always going to move forward, right? No matter which way you go, like if you're doing something that is moving things along, you are making progress, right? So if, let's say, like I completely ran out of gas, like I don't worry, I do finish up in the basement. There will be a satisfying after view here. But let's say I did run out of gas right here, right? And I did give up and like just stop for the day. The good news is, like, now my bed is made for the night, right? Like maybe there's still stuff going on in the basement, but at least the bed was made, right? So my house was moved forward. Now I'm going to take care of the towels because I already had brought the towels up earlier. So earlier, right, I did bring the towels upstairs separately, and I didn't do the take it there now full circle, right? I didn't complete that full loop. But here we are now. Also, okay, maybe this is getting a little side questy right now with the laundry. But again, and truly, do not worry, I will get back to the basement. But again, it's like a pick your poison, right? Like all of it had to be done, right? The bed had to be made, the towels had to be dealt with, the laundry had to be put away because I'm going to need this basket back at some point, right? And to go like get some of the clean laundry. And so, it's like it all has to be done. Does it really matter which order you do it in? I would argue no. And so if this felt more motivating to me in the moment, like if this part felt like it would be more satisfying to get it done right now, fantastic, right? Like it all has to be done at some point. So anyway, enough of that. You, I hope, get the point. I am just rambling now. What else is going on, guys? Life, I'll give you a quick life update. If you follow my weight loss channel, you'll know that like I said earlier in this video, I've been having a bit of a rough time lately, and it's just been a challenge. Like I'm trying, I don't know if it's perimenopause. I don't know if it's ADHD. I don't know if it's mental health, or perhaps a combination of all of these things. But I've been trying, well, and also I'm on a weight loss journey, right? So there's just been a lot going on over the last few weeks in terms of my emotions, in terms of my brain fog, and like being able to stay on track and stay focused and productive, right? And then also in terms of anxiety. And so I've been struggling. And so I think that's why I needed to just take a step back and like reset the basement, reset the house. I'm also going to try and put out another video later this week, or early in the, like maybe in the weekend, later this week or the weekend, where I have to reset the whole kitchen and dining room as well, because I've been planning to do my kitchen finale for the last like 3 weeks, really. Like I've been thinking about it. I know what I want to do. I'm working on it. I have actually like I have a sponsor for that video specifically, but I just couldn't get it together, right? Because there's been so much going on. And oh, now we're back in the basement. See, I told you. But anyway, so it's been a real struggle. And so I had to get this in order. I had to get the kitchen back in order before I can get to more decluttering and organization. And I think it's worth showing that to people. It might not be as like exciting or dramatic or whatever as a decluttering video or an organizing video. But I think this is just real life, right? And that when I started out with this channel, that was really my whole point, is to use my life and my experiences and my struggles as an example of like reality, and to show people like it's okay. Like if you're struggling with this, you're not a garbage human. Or alternatively, like maybe we're both garbage humans. I don't know, but I hope I don't really believe I'm a garbage human. I think I'm a normal, weird person who needs help and support, right? And I think most people are normal and a little weird and need help and support. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about. And that's why, honestly, that's also why I film myself wearing this type of clothing or wearing my hair like this and not putting a lot of makeup on, because this is real. Like there is enough curated, AI filtered stuff on YouTube, right? There's enough of that on Instagram. There's enough of that on Pinterest. Like if we want to see perfectly curated, beautiful, done up people, sorry, that was not aligned and I wasn't even looking. But if we want to see that, like if we want to see the perfect version of people's lives, there's plenty of that content on the internet, right? But before I started my channel, like when I was watching those kind of creators, it made me feel so sad, right? It made me feel sad. It made me feel inadequate. It made me feel unsure of myself and just down, and like I just wasn't trying hard enough. Oh, I bought some Lazy Susans. I think I've told you that already, but I bought some Lazy Susans from Target because everyone in one of my last kitchen video was like, oh my God, you need a Lazy Susan. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Lazy Susans. If you have specific recommendations, I think there were some recommendations to put them in like the corner cabinets, the upper corner cabinets in my kitchen. So I'm going to think about that for the next video, or the next, like the kitchen finale video. So there's that. Also, this breaking down this box it will take me 14 hours, just so you know, in real time. Stay tuned, right? Buckle in. But anyway, so what I was saying is when I was watching all of these perfect people with their perfect homes and their perfect outfits and their perfect makeup and their perfect hair, it made me feel very sad, right? It made me feel undisciplined and like there was something wrong with me, and like, oh my God, everyone else lives like that and I'm just some like bum over here who can't get it together. And then I was like, you know what? there's probably other people kind of like me in the world. There has to be, right? I can't be like the only unique person on the planet who's like me. And so that's where this channel came from. And that's why I share this. And it turns out there are other people, maybe not exactly like me, but there are other people who live in normal houses, like normal sized houses. There's other people who are cluttered. There's other people who are disorganized. There's other people who, have ADHD and who have hormonal issues and who are not perfect moms or perfect wives or perfect homemakers, right? And so I hope that this content is reassuring to you and encouraging, right? Like is this basement going to get messed up again? 1000% yes. This basement will get messed up again. But my growth in this area is that I am catching it sooner. Oh, I bought in to the weighted vest trend. Um, we can talk more about that in a second. I decided to just wear it around to like acclimate my body to it. Oh, and I'm going to declutter some shoes. Yes. Oh, okay, fine. I'm going to abandon that train of thought. You get the point. I'm weird and you're weird, and that's why we like each other. All right, moving on. So I've been thinking about getting rid of these shoes, like decluttering a bunch of my shoes for a while. I have, so those Vans, those floral Vans, are too big, right? I bought them a little large last year because they were kind of tight, but they stretched out and now they're just too big. Then there are some sandals that I never will wear again because I discovered the beauty and joy of actual Birkenstocks. If you've never tried real Birkenstocks and you have a little extra cash laying around, I highly recommend. They made me want to get rid of all of my other sandals. And then those are Birkenstock shoes, some Mary Janes that I am living in lately. And yes, so once I got some really good shoes, and I have a couple pair of Hokas. So these purple and pink Hokas. Oh, I also have a lot of Crocs. I don't know how many pairs of Crocs a person needs, but I was not ready to get rid of those yet. But anyway, so those Hokas, I got those in 2024 when I decided to go on my weight loss journey. I got them for my birthday as a gift to myself, and I wore them out. So now when I wear those Hokas, I get shin splints, right? It hurts. They're not good anymore. So I was going to donate them, and I was like, no, if they hurt me, they're probably not going to be good for anybody else. Like, shoes do wear out. Please don't get mad at me. Or do, I don't care. I guess I'm partly a rage bait channel at this point with the types of things I throw away. And also that other pair of sandals I realized was also extremely worn out and not good for anybody anymore. So I've been thinking about getting rid of all of those shoes for a while and I just never did. But today is the day. So I'm donating as many as I can. And then I threw away the ones that were just beyond repair. And now I'm getting rid of some random tchotchkes that my kid got at a birthday party. But I like the little bag because the kid's mom made it by hand and it's so cute. And I'm just tidying up over here. Oh, but the other thing I wanted to say about the shoes is once I got some good quality shoes that I really love, it made it so much clearer which shoes I did not want anymore, right? And I think this is something I need to keep in mind as I move forward in life in general. Oh, those boots, those are my daughter's. She grew out of them, but I'm not going to get rid of them now. I'm going to get rid of them next year. I will explain in a moment. But so I think in general, and those are from June. Those chips were from the birthday party in June. In general, right? Like once you find your thing, like once you find what it is that you actually really love, and that is good quality and that you intend to use all the time, or that you find yourself using all the time, I think that is the key, at least for me, to being more readily willing to get rid of the other things that you don't love as much, you know? It's like, oh, well, I like, why would I wear those sandals when they don't support my back and my feet hurt? Like, why would I wear those sandals if I have sandals that are really high quality that are very supportive, you know? And the same thing with some of my clothes. Like, that's another video I need to make soon, is like re-purging my closet, because even some of the newer things that I've recently bought are like, I just don't like them. I don't like them as much as I thought I would. And I don't want them taking up room in my house anymore, you know? Okay, now why am I getting rid of those little rain boots next year, you ask? I'll tell you. My daughter is going to go to the hippy dippy school that my son went to. She's going to go there next year. And every year they have like a gear exchange, like a winter gear, rain gear exchange for the students, because some of the kids are older, some of the kids have grown out of things, and so people exchange them. So I'm going to save them for that next year. Okay, I decided to go through my son's backpack. He just started high school and he's only been in school for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Um, and I just thought I would do him a solid and go through his bag, make sure that I got any garbage or food or things like that out. And I also wanted to take a little look-see-loo just to see what his homework situation was looking like. Um, he said he's getting so far like all A's and maybe one B in his classes. So I'm very excited for him and proud of him. I think we chose a good a good set of classes for him. We met with his counselor, like his school counselor, before the school year started to get him kind of set up. So I think he's in like a very appropriate level for all of the classes he has, and he's going to do great. I'm very excited, but high school does just feel a little bit scary, because in his middle school, he only had 10 kids in his class and he had the same teachers all 3 years of middle school. And so we knew everyone very well. And now he's in a public high school, which is lovely. Like, it's a great school. Oh, and I'm charging up his Chromebook for him. I know, guys, I'm over functioning. I know. I know. Um, and now we're going to clean up this little party area over here of like party supplies. I have been ignoring this cup full of plastic silverware that fell on the ground. I've been ignoring it for like 3 months. And it's time. It's time to clean it up. Okay, here we go. So anyway, so high school, it's going to be great. It's great for him. It's going well so far. He's made some new friends. He's already gone to like a football game with his buddies. He's great. He's doing well. But as a mom, it's kind of, it's just a little scary, like, because the hand holding is much less. But he seems to be happy, so that's good. All right, I think we're winding down here, guys. Like, we're pretty close to being done. This really didn't take that long. In fact, another reason, if I'm being totally like transparent with you, another reason that I went ahead and included the making the bed and putting the laundry away stuff was because honestly, like, cleaning up the basement itself did not take that long. It would have been a very short video. It would have been like 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. So I thought I would include some more stuff to just show like my general household reset for that particular weekend. But this is kind of it. I had a bag of trash, I had a little bit of recycling, and that was really it. Everything else looks pretty good. It feels good. Yeah. The only thing is like the linens, the bed linens and stuff. I did later add another bin where I'm keeping linens. Actually, if you look in that back left corner under that black and red bin, I put some stuff in another bin over there eventually, like just to kind of ease the load of the other linen bins. But yeah, this is it, guys. It's all back to normal. There's still those picture frames that I bought 3 years ago, to put family photos in. Honestly, it's time for new family photos. But those are all still in a box. But hey, I cleaned up these areas. The laundry could still be in a little bit better shape, but I think it's okay. And then I'm going to show you the before here in a second, just for comparison. Yeah, this was the before. So I feel like I made a huge visual improvement. Even though it didn't take a super duper long time, it had a huge impact. Like just putting away the laundry, like that was massive. Getting rid of like some of the shoes and putting the shoes away, like just tidying up. So this does give me hope for the future that I can keep the basement in order, right? Like once I have finished decluttering, like doing the massive decluttering in an area, like in a space in my home, that it is possible to keep it in a maintenance mode, right? Where it's not super difficult to clean up, right? Where it's not going to take, oh, that's so much better. Where it's not going to take hours and hours of effort to get it back in order, right? Like it'll take 20 or 30 minutes and then I can move on and feel better about it. So my hope is to get the entire rest of the house like this. The kitchen is really the last frontier of that. In my daughter's room and my room. Okay, the kitchen's not the last frontier, but it's a pretty major frontier. And I will have one more kitchen tidy up video for you, like I said, in a few days. And then I promise you next week, we will get the kitchen finale. Thank you guys so much for checking in with me and hanging out. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.